Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Morant. Then there's Hill. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rodman in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Now here's Harden. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 2. Over Rodman. Got it from 16 feet.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Fires the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Morant. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And here's Harden. Beal with it. That shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. On the wing, Harden. It's Beal on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now here's Morant.
You want to figure out ways to get to the line, get some easy chances.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws, good from Morant.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Harden sets the big for Beal. Oh, good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Now here's Morant. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture them.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Beal. Pass to Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. Gets an open look and hits.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Morant for 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 9 points.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. 1:41 left in the first. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 6 points for Leonard.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Bradley Beal. On the wing, Irving. Ball is up on top. Pass to Rose. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harden outside. Dunn left side. 18 feet out. And it's Leonard missing. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Irving passes to Wallace. The shot, no good. And here's Leonard from three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. On its way from Rose for two. James Harden with the rebound. Here's the Clippers. Dunn misses. And they're running. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Paul. He has yet to score. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Leonard's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Here's Irving. The tray. No good that time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We got Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Bosh in at the 4-man position. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Now, here's Dunn. Nothing on the board. Outside for Batum. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rose. It's rebounded by Bosh.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Jones. Dunn dishes to Jones, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Clippers, Collins checked in for Batum. James Harden comes in for Derrick Jones. And Beal subbed in for Chris Dunn. Now here's Paul. Harden outside. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Pass to SGA. The kick out to Bosh. And he drops it in from the low post.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
And here is Paul. Scoreless thus far. Kicks it out to Collins. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Paul. Outside Collins. Collins a screen on Hill. And here's Harden for 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Morant throws it down.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Outside, Beal. Hill against Harden. Kicks it out to Paul for the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
.151 left in the second quarter. Harden looking it over to the middle, wants to get it to Collins and does. And then Collins slams it in.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Here's Doncic. Doncic driving in. Too easy.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Leonard, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Substitution.
Here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Beal. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Launches it. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant outside. Morant takes off. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 15.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Beal, following the basket by John Morant. Pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles trails by 7. Leonard finds Beal. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant outside with 1 on the clock, and Morant throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Up 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Zubac. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Yep, it counts.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Beal. Shoots it. Grant Hill grabs the miss.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for two.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Inside, here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Irving, good.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
Los Angeles trails by 13. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Collins passes to Harden. Leonard on the wing. With the shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he can't get the first one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Now here's Beal. That shot off. Some solid defense there from SGA. Outside for Wembanyama. Morant against Harden. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
To the paint. Zubac the pass to Collins. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. All checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution for your
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Collins, a screen on Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
Collins has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Morant, driving inside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles trails by 13. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Paul against Rose. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
.112 left to play in the third. Right side Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Always with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Los Angeles trails by 13. Pass to Collins. Fires the three. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Collins. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beal dishes to Collins. Lopez kicks to Paul. A 3 from Leonard, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Rose, driving the lane.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rose is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace, that's Hill, and it's Edgecombe in at the 3, the small forward. Paul with the ball to the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, this is what happens when you give Lopez this kind of positioning inside. What a dunk.
Here's Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dunn. Paul outside. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Batum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Batum's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Here's Rose. Driving to the basket. And that one, good.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Zubac is checked in for Brook Lopez. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden against Harden. Over in the corner, Paul. To the inside. Zubac, that's good.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Wembanyama passes to Morant. And he drives in. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
In the center of things, Morant.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Paul. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Morant outside. Takes it inside. Crosses him up and no stopping him after that.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk. For the Clippers, Collins checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Dunn. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Paul.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
Zubac has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And stolen by Leonard. Harden buries the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for James Harden. Morant. Oh, the dunk!
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Los Angeles trails by 10. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Now Beal for 3.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Morant fires. Rebounded by Collins. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Now Zubac. Beal. He drills the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Man, guys, how about the concentration on that finish? He's so skilled at absorbing the contact.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Harden against Morant. Oh, the fake in the bucket!
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Beal. Oh, good on the layup. Rodman goes in. Oh, the slam dunk.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
There's 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Leonard. Now Harden. Puts up the 3, and it doesn't go. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Beal. Drives to the hoop. Morant. Good! The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.